everybody, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today I have 4 DIYs for you, including a makeover of a Dollar Tree rug, some tier cake display racks that I'm making, and a Faux cake. And we will be doing 2 of them, that way you will have more experience. Okay, so everybody get out your glue guns and supplies and let's get to crafting. I have this black area rug that I bought from the Dollar Tree, and I have this old curtain shearer with it's lace with flowers on it. I'm going to lay it on top of it and use this spray paint that I got from Walmart for, I think it was 97 cents, and it's fast dry spray paint, and it's white. Make sure you get it straight. Now you want to stay back a little, but not too far, and give it a good coating. And when the wind blows, just go ahead and stop. That way your paint's not spraying all over the place. want to take a little peek and see how it's doing. Need to go back over it with one coat. Probably be using the whole can. Just try to get the main print as much as you can, like mine's roses. I'm going to take another piece. And it's finished. Excuse me. This is what the finished product looks like. Okay. Now let's get on to the next project. Okay, I'm back, and here's my area rug that I just finished spray painting outside. It's dry, and I have it in my kitchen in front of my entry door, and I think it blends well with the comfortable kitchen decor and flowers, the romantic, chic, and comfortable atmosphere that I want to create, not only for us, but for company that come and visit. I think it really turned out great. You can see all the detail of the roses going all the way around the rug, and you can see the leaves poking through, and the black, it's barely there, and it's like a frosting of roses. So if you do this, make sure you use a sheer lace curtain with any design that you want. Really, it doesn't have to be roses. And you can even use those trucks that they give for Valentine's Day and Easter and Christmas at the Dollar Tree, and cut off the whatever's sticking out the back of the truck, like the Easter eggs or the hearts or the Christmas tree, lay it down and spray paint around it, and you will have a nice farm decorated rug to go in any room of your home. Alright, so let's get started working on the next project. Okay, with this I'm going to be making a 3-tier serving platter set to put these box cakes on that are homemade. And so let's get started. You will need some E6000, and a glue gun and glue sticks. Always put your lid back on, if not that'll start seeping out and get all over the place. I put the E6000 on for long-term seal and the glue on so it'll dry fast while the other one's setting. Put it right in the center and push down. And I'm doing it your way. This is the front. And you want to go right around the edge here with this. And again, go fast with the glue because it dries fast. Make sure you center it. And push down to get that glue to start sealing. Just keep pushing. It might take a few minutes until you, there. Now, this is a little votive candle holder that I picked up at a yard sale. But they have them at the Dollar Tree. They're clear and you can paint them white, and it'll be the same way as this one. Make sure you center it right in the center. Push firmly to get it to hold. Okay, now put some 6,000. Mine comes up and curves in, so I'm just doing the top, but the ones you get from the Dollar Trees are smooth. Now put some more hot glue on it. And again, be fast with this because it has a tendency to dry fast. And then center it. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now, make sure you let it sit and dry for at least 24 hours. Now I have one more. Picked up this large. I was painted it pink for some spring, summer color. And again, put you some E6000 going right around where it's going to be touching the platter. And then some more glue. And make sure you sit it on there even, centered. Push down on it. So that's what that one looks like. And this is what this one looks like. Let me grab some of these cakes and put on here and show you what they look like when it's finished. Put the big one on top. Also, you can get these little dollies at the Dollar Tree. 30 and 60 in a pack for $1. And there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's get ready for the next one. Okay, and our next project is I'll be showing you how I make these Faux cakes out of the foam that you get out of the floral section at the Dollar Tree. They're what you use to make flower arrangements, and I'm going to be showing you on 2 of the big ones and 1 of the small ones. You might see back here on the little cake stand that I made in this video. I already have some made. Now what you'll need is however many of these that you're going to make, and if you want to make a smaller one, you will need some, I'm going to use some pink. You can use whatever color you want, but the cake is going to be white, and I'm going to put some glitter in mine. But again, you can just use the spatula let me get my glasses on, spackling. You can get them at the Dollar Tree, or you can go and buy one big container from Lowe's for around $5. And you will also need something to stir up and your spackling. You will need some cardboard box to sit it on, and some of these disposable decorating bags, 12-inch. There's 12 in it from Walmart for $4. And some of these little tips here, they're called decorating tips. You can get them, and on the back it shows you what they do. You can get those from Walmart for around $2. And you'll need scissors to cut it, and a bow. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me turn this down so you can see. Put your foam on the cardboard box, and you can use, when it comes to decorating it, you can use either this one or you can use this one. Now you'll need a bow. And dump out your spackling into the bow. And you want enough in it to make sure you go all the way around the cakes. I'm going to open up another one. They just pop out and it's in there. Make sure you just put your lid back on. Now, before you add any paint, go ahead and start mixing it. That way it'll get softer. Oh, and you will need some flowers, which I have a whole bag here. That way you can decorate it, and you can have any flowers and baby breath of your choice. Even though it's white, I still put some white paint in to give it a different texture, and it thins out the spackling a little. I'll show you how much I put in it. And the paint, you can either get the 50-cent kind or the 87-cent at Walmart. It's apple barrel white, and it's acrylic. And you don't want to make this too thin. That way it won't go on right. Let me show you how I'm mixing it. Okay, I need just a little bit more. If you notice it gets too thin, just add some more spackling. And it's okay to make quite a bit in your mixing bowl, because you're going to be doing 2 to 3 of these. Just keep mixing it. And it's better when you get started to start on the sides. And if you want, you can put a little bit of tape underneath to hold it, but I don't do that. Alright, just get a good amount. I find it's the edges that I have the hardest time getting the spackling to spread right. But with practice, you'll get the hang of it. And that's one side. You can keep going and smooth it on out if you want, but I'm happy with this. Just don't go all the way down to the edge, and it goes on better. Smooth it out. Make sure I have this side. See how it clumps up? Make sure you get it real good on the ends, the edges. You want that covered up. The next one we'll be making will be a white foam. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. Make sure you have a surface that is easy to clean, that you don't mind getting your spackling or paint on it, because as you can see, it does tend to drip. Okay, now the top. And you might need a toothpick. That way you can stick it down in it. And hold it in place while you're doing the top. I'll show you what I'm doing over here. I'm making sure it gets on the top edge. I'm just doctoring up any of the spackling that comes off as you're frosting it off the edges. Alright, now you want to take your toothpick out and just brush some over where the hole is. Alright, this is, yours should look about like that. Let's get it straight. Okay, now you want to mix some more up. I have my bag pre. All you do, you stick this, the tip down in here and push. I had to use a pencil and push as far, and then you take a little pin and mark on this down here where you need to cut off, and then just push down in there, and it's a real tight fit. I might just be able to do this one in a smaller cake because of how much spackling I have. They didn't have that many of them at the Dollar Tree when I went and picked them, went to the store and bought them. Now this whole cake is going to be white, even with the decorations. And there is a max fill on your bag that goes right here. Now you want to just stuff it down in there. It's a bit tricky. Let me get this out of the way. because you have to get it all the way down that narrow spot. And as you can see, we're not there yet. Now take it and push it down in there. You want to mix it and get any if you see any cracks in it. You want it to be a solid. Alright, now put some more in it. I'm just going to put every bit that I have in here for it. Okay. Lid back on this. Don't leave your lid off. You don't want it to dry out. Okay. Make sure this is straight down here. And push it all the way to where it's coming to the center there. I mean, to the tip. I'm going to slightly another cardboard to put this on. Okay. It's tricky at first to get it going. I don't need that other cardboard. It's not going to get on my table, I don't think, or my work thing that I have down. And at the end, just push a little, make a little flower. Do the same thing right here. Put that in my bag. Keep an eye on the top, that way it doesn't start coming out on you. There's a little flower. Okay, now on the top, I'm just putting some flowers on each end. Now, once you finish, you need to put this in a spot where it can dry for 24 hours. I'm going to make this one a little bigger. All you have to do is go over it. Okay, now this one's ready for flowers. I have some little things of baby breath. And all kinds of flowers. I'll tell you the name of some of them that I have, that I just bought. This is just a bouquet with little flowers, lavender and daisies, and some baby breath. These are Tweedia. I got these from, all of them came from the Dollar Tree. And I have crocus in that color and in this color. Okay, now what you need to do, once you figure out your flower, just snip the ends. Just lay them there first so you can see before you push them down in. That way you can see what you have and what you're working with. Alright, I like this, so I'm going to get some leaves. Just pull them right off. Take these off. Push your leaf right down in it at an angle. Push this down in the spackling. Now, get some baby bread. I like that one that I showed you. Here it is. I'm just deciding how long I want the stem. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. Now I have a string of little small pearls. They're real small. I'm just going to see if it would look good. Great, yes. What you do, get the end, stick it right up in there, and slightly push it into the spackling. Making like a slope. Let it droop down. Get where you want it, and then push in. Got some spackling on the leaf. And on this now, see where it's like coming out? Just push it right back up in there. Now, the same here, just push it up in there. Now I'm going to cut it. Just slightly put it in there. And then on the corner here, or the edge, just stick it up in there. Oh, well, yeah, I did. It's going all the way around. And there's this one. I think I want a little bit more baby breath going around the flowers. Okay, now that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to set this aside so it can dry. Whoops, almost hit the floor. Okay, now I have enough spackling to do a small one. So, get that off there. I don't want it getting on. I got fairly a good amount, and I think, so we can go thick around it, I'm going to get a little bit more. That's how much I have. And this is one of those that come 4 in a pack. Now I'm going to put Cameo Pink. It's apple barrel acrylic paint from Walmart. Put some of that in it. Don't want to put a lot because you don't want to thin down the spackling. And you just mix it up. Make sure you get it all, because you don't want no white runs going through it. And you don't have to have pink. You can use whatever color you want or have on hand. Okay, again, start on the sides. I think I got this bit too much. Let's see how I'm doing that. Just make it as thick as you want, but not too thick. You won't be able to work with it. But it'll cover up. But once you put paint in, you'll notice sometimes it has a hard time sticking to the foam, but you just go right back over it. See how it comes loose sometimes once you put the paint in. But all you have to do is just work slowly. Make sure you get these edges. that comes off, just put it right back on. Okay, this is how it looks. This is thinner, so I'm going to put a little bit more on it. To make it as thick and fluffy as the other sides. Now just check all the edges. Make sure they're meeting each side. Okay. Now do your top. The side comes off, just put it right back on. And I have to grab my toothpick. Make sure you have one handy. I laid mine here somewhere. Now just move your toothpick and put it in a different spot. Make sure you get it thick all the way around and not too thick on one side. You want a big fluffy cake. On these small ones, let the icing be real big and fluffy. Okay. You move this out of the way. Now we are going to put just a few flowers on top, just to use up what you have. If you have enough to go all the way around with them, then we can. Okay, now we can put some in going around. Put one more on the sides. And two on each side here. Okay, now for the flowers. This is what it looks like so far. I think I'm going to do a mixture of the Tweedia and the bouquet. Or now I'm just going to put the yellow and the purple on this. Make sure your little flower pebbles are straight and not buried under. You want them to show. I'm going to do one on each end over here. You just play around with it until you get your desired topping with the flowers. You don't have to put flowers on it. You can put, just use the spackling to decorate it if you want. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull these off. I'm wanting to get a leaf and put in there. So just cut two off and just stick it right up under the petals. And I think it needs some more baby breath. Okay, and there's the small one. Let's chip it just a little. Let's see if I can get it. Just tilt it just a little bit so you can see the top. Look at that. Okay. Alright, now that's it for this project. Let's go to the next one. And the next DIY that I have two things of hand soap. I took the labels off of them. I left the back because I couldn't get them off. but go to thegraphicsfairy.com and you can print off all kinds of printouts for free. And you will need some Mod Podge and scissors and a paintbrush. So for this one, I chose this one right here because it's long and it will match with the bottle. Now this one still has some glue on it, so I'm just going to lay this right down on it and then just Mod Podge the top. So if any of yours, after you take the label off, has real sticky glue, just be careful putting your label that you're making down and make sure it's straight, because it might tear when you go to lift it up. Okay. Make sure it's even. And again, like I said, you might have to Mod Podge some of it, like the sides here. So just take it and go ahead and Mod Podge it. Make sure you get a fair amount on there. That way it'll seal, get the edges. Get it on your fingers, just go ahead and wipe it on, because it's going to have Mod Podge on it anyway. Okay, as you can see how that wraps around there. And I didn't have enough Mod Podge right there. And then you want to go around and seal it. You just take your paintbrush with the Mod Podge and just paint right over it. Make sure you get it good, because it will be around water and you'll be using it every day, several times a day. Okay, there's that one. And then the next one I have, going by the size, I'm going to have to use the one on the bottom. And this one's fairly simple. All you have to do is just trace it and cut it out. Now, put you some Mod Podge on this all over. I'm going to set it down and do it. It's just easier for me that way. You can hold it in your hand and do it. Make sure you get it where the top is on the top. Now, just center it. Press down and get any bubbles or wrinkles out of it. And there it is. Now, seal the top, getting a layer on top. Just paint it on. Well, brush it on. Go around the bottom like that. Make sure you get it. Okay. This is what it looks like. It goes pretty far around. Now that'll make your bathroom or your kitchen look real romantic with a little bit of French in there, and give it that comfy and cozy feeling in the air. Okay, and the next one that I'm doing is these picture frame. I printed out 2 of these. I'm going to pick which one goes in here. And take the back off. Let me put the lid on here, or I'll have another accident. Take your glass out. Center it. Center it as good as you can. Get the pen. Just trace around it. Okay. Now all you have to do is just cut out where you traced. A little bit around. If you pick out this one, all you have to do is trim 3 sides. Now, I didn't get this off of thegraphicsfairy.com. I got this off Pinterest. Okay, I want to thank you all for joining me, and here's this. I think that'll look real good with the rest of my chef decor in the kitchen. And the frame adds to it too. I'm going to leave it untouched, that way I can use it on different occasions. But I want to thank you for joining me, and if you like my DIY video, please help me out by growing my channel and subscribe and hit that like button. Alright, until next time, see you later.